The year 1066 marks a pivotal moment in English history, the Norman Conquest. William the Conqueror, Duke of Normandy, staked his claim to the English throne, challenging the rule of the Anglo-Saxon king Harold Godwinson. The Battle of Hastings, depicted in the famous Bayeux tapestry, changed the course of English history forever. William's victory brought about profound transformations. The Norman Conquest led to the establishment of a new ruling class, the introduction of Norman French language and customs, and the construction of magnificent castles and cathedrals that still stand today. William I, a shrewd and ruthless ruler, implemented a feudal system, granting lands to his loyal followers in exchange for military service. This system solidified his control over England and laid the foundation for a centralized monarchy. The impact of 1066 continues to resonate, shaping the language, laws, and culture of England for centuries to come. William the Conqueror's death in 1087 ignited a power struggle within his family. His son, William Rufus, also known as William II, inherited the English throne, while his elder brother Robert received Normandy. William II's reign was marked by conflict, both with his brother and with the powerful barons who challenged his authority. He died under mysterious circumstances while hunting in the New Forest in 1100. With William II's sudden death, his younger brother, Henry I, seized the throne. Henry, known for his intelligence and administrative skills, strengthened the monarchy and restored order after years of unrest. However, his decision to name his daughter Matilda as his heir sparked controversy and ultimately led to civil war. Following Henry I's death in 1135, England was plunged into chaos as Matilda and her cousin Stephen of Blois fought for the crown. This period, known as the Anarchy, lasted for nearly 2 decades and had a devastating impact on the realm. The Plantagenet dynasty, founded by Henry II in 1154, ushered in an era of significant change and expansion for England. Henry II, a powerful and ambitious ruler, strengthened the monarchy and expanded its control over the legal system. He reformed the courts, established a system of royal judges, and laid the groundwork for common law. However, Henry II's reign was also marked by conflict, most notably his bitter dispute with Thomas Becket, the Archbishop of Canterbury. The Plantagenet era was marked by both great achievements and turbulent times. Richard I, known as Richard the Lionheart, became a legendary figure for his military exploits during the Third Crusade, but his absence from England and heavy taxation to fund his wars led to unrest. His younger brother John faced rebellions from his barons, culminating in the signing of the Magna Carta in 1215. The Magna Carta, a landmark document in English history, limited the power of the monarchy and guaranteed certain rights to the nobility. This period also saw the devastating Wars of the Roses, a dynastic struggle between 2 branches of the Plantagenet family, the Yorks and the Lancasters, for the English throne. The Wars of the Roses, fought between 1455 and 1487, left England exhausted and weakened, paving the way for a new dynasty to emerge. The Tudor dynasty, established in 1485 with the victory of Henry VII at the Battle of Bosworth Field, marked a turning point in English history. The Tudors, particularly Henry VIII and his daughter Elizabeth I, presided over a period of immense change and upheaval, transforming England into a major European power. Henry VIII, known for his 6 wives and his break from the Roman Catholic Church, initiated the English Reformation. Driven by his desire for a male heir and his conflict with the Pope over his divorce from Catherine of Aragon, Henry VIII separated the Church of England from Rome, declared himself supreme head of the Church, and dissolved the monasteries, seizing their wealth and lands. This religious upheaval had a profound impact on English society, culture, and politics. Elizabeth I, Henry VIII's daughter by Anne Boleyn, inherited the throne in 1558. Her reign, often regarded as a golden age, saw England flourish as a naval power, defeat the Spanish Armada, and experience a cultural renaissance. Elizabeth I, known for her intelligence, determination, and political acumen, skillfully navigated the religious and political challenges of her time. She established a moderate form of Protestantism, promoted exploration and trade, and patronized the arts, with writers such as William Shakespeare and Christopher Marlowe flourishing during her reign. The Elizabethan era remains a defining period in English history, remembered for its cultural achievements, national pride, and the legacy of its iconic queen. The Stuart dynasty, which succeeded the Tudors in 1603, faced a period of intense religious and political turmoil. James I, the son of Mary, Queen of Scots, inherited the English throne after the death of Elizabeth I. James I, a believer in the divine right of kings, clashed with Parliament over issues of religion and finance. His son, Charles I, inherited these conflicts and further alienated Parliament with his autocratic rule and his attempts to impose high Anglicanism on the Church of England. These tensions escalated into the English Civil War, a bloody conflict between the royalists, who supported the king, and the parliamentarians, who opposed him. The parliamentarians, led by Oliver Cromwell, emerged victorious. Charles I was executed in 1649, and England became a republic known as the Commonwealth. The interregnum, as this period is known, proved to be short-lived. Cromwell's rule as Lord Protector, though marked by military successes, was also characterized by puritanical social reforms that proved unpopular. After Cromwell's death in 1658, the monarchy was restored, and Charles II, son of Charles I, returned from exile to claim the throne. The Hanoverian dynasty, which came to the throne in 1714, ushered in a period of significant change in British politics and society. With the Act of Settlement of 1701, Parliament had established that the crown would pass to the Protestant descendants of Sophia of Hanover, granddaughter of James I. This ensured a Protestant succession and excluded any Catholic claimants to the throne. George I, the first Hanoverian monarch, was a German prince who spoke little English. His reign marked the beginning of a shift in power from the monarch to Parliament. The development of a constitutional monarchy, where the monarch's powers were limited by Parliament, continued under his successors, George II and George III. This period also saw the rise of Britain as a global superpower, with victories in major conflicts, such as the 7 Years' War and the Napoleonic Wars. The Hanoverian era witnessed significant social and economic transformations, including the Industrial Revolution, which began in Britain and spread throughout the world. The Industrial Revolution brought about unprecedented technological advancements, urbanization, and the growth of a new middle class. However, it also led to social problems such as poverty, overcrowding, and child labor, which reformers and activists sought to address. Queen Victoria, who ascended the throne in 1837 at the age of 18, became one of the most iconic figures in British history. Her reign, the longest of any British monarch, until Elizabeth II, spanned a period of immense change and progress, becoming synonymous with the Victorian era. Victoria's reign saw Britain reach the height of its global power and influence, with a vast empire that stretched across the globe. The Victorian era was marked by rapid industrialization, technological advancements such as the steam engine and the telegraph, and social reforms aimed at addressing the problems of poverty and inequality. Victoria, though a symbol of tradition and stability, also embraced progress and innovation. She witnessed the development of railways, photography, and the expansion of education and literacy. Her reign also saw the growth of the British Empire, which, at its peak, encompassed a quarter of the world's landmass and population. The 20th century brought about profound changes for the British monarchy as it adapted to a rapidly changing world. The death of Queen Victoria in 1901 marked the end of an era. Her son, Edward VII, succeeded her, but his reign was brief. His son, George V, led Britain through the tumultuous years of World War I, changing the family name from Saxe-Coburg and Gotha to Windsor in 1917 due to anti-German sentiment. George V's son, Edward VIII, caused a constitutional crisis in 1936 when he abdicated the throne in order to marry Wallis Simpson, an American divorcee. His brother George VI reluctantly became king, leading Britain through World War II. George VI's courage and determination during the war years made him a beloved figure. Upon his death in 1952, his daughter Elizabeth II ascended the throne, Elizabeth II's reign has been marked by extraordinary longevity and stability. She has witnessed and adapted to immense societal changes from the post-war period to the digital age. Her reign has seen the decline of the British Empire, the rise of the Commonwealth, and Britain's evolving role in the world. Throughout her reign, Elizabeth II has remained a symbol of continuity and tradition, providing a sense of stability and national unity during times of change and uncertainty. Her commitment to duty and her ability to connect with people from all walks of life have made her one of the most respected and admired figures in the world. The British monarchy, though its role has evolved over the centuries, remains an integral part of British society and culture. The monarchy represents a link to the past, a symbol of national identity, and a source of continuity and stability in an ever-changing world. The monarchy's role is largely ceremonial, with the monarch serving as head of state, but it also plays an important role in public life, supporting charities, promoting national unity, and representing Britain on the world stage. The monarchy's ability to adapt to changing times and to reflect the diversity of modern Britain will be crucial for its continued relevance and popularity in the 21st century. As the monarchy navigates the challenges and opportunities of the future, it will continue to be a source of fascination and debate, both within Britain and around the world.